Yo. What is up, gamers? That's right. I was slammed. I was destroyed. What else do they say? I was completely annihilated. Scathing. Nah, that's bait. We got our first clickbait title. I'm just working in Blender, making Sonic models. We're working on Omega, E123 Omega. Let me take a look at the list. So far, we've done Sonic, Vector, Rouge, Silver, SBO, Amy, Eggman, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow. Currently working on Omega. All the ones I just mentioned still need various levels of work. But currently working on Omega. Then we're going to do Cream the Rabbit. Then we're going to do Charmy the Bee. Styx from Sonic Boom. And then Big the Cat. And then we move on to retopology. But I'm trying my best to make the characters in a way where I don't have to do too much retopology. Kind of primitive shapes, basic shapes, because I think that's just going to be better overall. Unless it's like with Shadow, like with Knuckles, Tails, the kind of normal characters, they will likely need some retopology to connect the body parts and to, you know, make them more bendy, stuff like that. But yeah, we're being chilling. So join me as Blender slams me. Join me as I get absolutely destroyed. We're gonna listen to synthwave music. My playlist from when I used to map for a game called Diabotical. Where are we at? We're gonna do the hands. We're gonna do this stuff. So a body, leg, bearing. I gotta get my bearings straight. Just call it ball. Body, leg, ball, too. Got a duplicate. Body, leg, over. Leg, ball, 3. Shoe. Frame 1, shoe frame 2, shoe frame 3, body shoulder frame. Let's do arm frame 1. Body, arm, ball. Body, hip, frame. body, leg, upper. Okay, so body goes into body, hip goes into the hip. Okay, shoe, body. What the fuck is this? Temp. Oh yeah. Delete. This song needs to change. Hell yeah. Okay. 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 Something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Spikes. We added on each corner. Let's just get to the hand itself here. Can we just like not spawn these things over here, bro? Like, can you just spawn them over here? Is there a way to fucking make that a bit more fucking consistent? Fuck. Why? Z. I have an idea how we can do this. Let's just body, arm, frame. Okay, it's a simple thing. I think I can do this low poly with squares. It's possible. Let's see. Give me Z. Give me X. Isn't it? Hello? Why are you not? Man. It's because it's off. Yeah, I see. Just this one may have to be a mesh, like an actual mesh, not low poly. Now that I'm looking at it, although go back. Give me the cube. Oh, I have an idea how we can do this. If we want to do a low poly, I have an idea how we can do it. Okay. Low poly would be better because the bottom line is nobody's really going to be looking at this in too much detail. So it's like keeping it low is going to make it to where it's more manageable for me. Throw that on. Can I get a look at this? Is it better? Maybe just yep. Okay, yeah, hold on. Turn that shit off. I mean, mesh, an actual mesh might be better, probably. And then I can just re-topologize. But there's no point in doing a re-topologized mesh if it's just gonna be fucking... Like, I don't think this is going to bend. That's the thing, that's what gets me. That's all we needed right there, was to scoot that over. Okay, it looks possible to me. Just need to add some sharps. Whatever. Don't get too caught up in the weeds, bro. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the drop. This is literally my go-to song for Payday. Okay. Yeah. That was good. That was hype right there. That was hype and aura. Nah, I don't do that. Okay, let's see. It's all one piece, so. Yeah, I like that. This could probably just be left alone. This bitch. Hold on. Yeah, here, because this is going to work. Think. It's good. Next, song. Next. I think I like this one. Oh yeah. This is good. I don't want to do this. Let's try this. See if I can cheapen out on this. Oops. Okay. Banging. That's cool. Look at that. Omega's hands. Okay. It's time to mirror these bitches. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, let's make this easier. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so shit. Okay, when we get okay, let me do something. Okay. Hand core. This is the finger core, and I don't think these are gonna move too much, right? So these could probably all be combined. Hand root finger. And then so hand, index, core. Let's just do one. Just number it. Hand, index, 2. And index 3. And middle 1. And middle 2. And 3. And pinky 1. And pinky 2. And pinky 3. And thumb 1. 2. Okay, got our bitches. They get thrown into the hand. Boom, bang. Pussy. Okay. Body. Since there's so many pieces, I gotta do this just to clean this up. Body. Main. Let's just put main. It's already in the body. There we go. Nice and clean. Let's start the mirror process. Okay. It's the boy. It's Omega. This could probably be much more low poly. This could probably be more low poly. But I'll leave it for now. Because what I want to work on is we need the weapons. The weapons. Okay. So, save. And we're going to hide the hand. First things first. Saw blades. Okay. Saw blades. Bro needs saw blades. Let me think. I want those. Chainsaw or a regular saw blade? Let's experiment with that, shall we? How can I do this? Cylinder, probably. Like that. Delete faces. Okay. It's DMCA. I love that song, but can't be done. Is this one good? I think so. I think this one's good. Yeah, this one's good. Extendo. See. Let me think here what I want to do. How can we do this? So, I mean, we're just going to slip it in, raise it up, and boom, we got a fucking saw blade, right? And it can spin. Add texture and stuff to this, it'll look fine. Making it bigger. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Do that. Give me this. Just that. Looks like it broke this. Just fine. It's an easy fix. And what about inside? Any issues? Nope. Perfect. Okay, back in. How are we gonna make the saw blade? I have some ideas. Start with the cube. See what we can do with this. See if this works. I don't know if it will. Cool. What about this? Let's go a little weird with that. Let's turn that off. That. Let's get a little bit here. Cool. Okay. Second. Okay. Let's see if this works. This might not work. But we're gaming. Facing the wrong direction. Okay. This works. Okay, idea. I have an idea here. We'll keep this. I have an idea. Pro gaming idea. Okay, let's try this. Boom. Go in. And just say fuck it. Boom. Okay. So yeah, 113 maybe. Oh, wait a minute. No, whatever. It's fine. It's looking pretty good so far. One more. Okay. And now, to clean up the fucking mess. I mean, we could do better. I think we could do better. Try something else. Saw blades. Let's try something else. Let me think for a second. mean, it looks good. Just something off about it that I don't like. Let's do this. Hold on. Let me just do this. God damn it. Set to 0. What is that? 20 degrees. Man, I don't like you. I don't like it. It's probably the best looking. Just have to fix it. Yeah, you know what? I mean, hold on. Yeah, it just looks a little wonky. See if I can fix it. No. Okay, hold on. Idea once again. Close. Okay. Remember what we said. Don't get caught up on stuff like this. Don't get caught up on stuff like this. This is fine. I'm sure Nix would look at this and be like, "This looks so good." Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nix would be fine. Would Nix be fine with this? Yes, he would be fine. He wouldn't give a shit. That's what we want to hear. Okay. Then let's just do it. Commit. And if people don't like it, I can go back and fix it. I don't know. Or someone else can do it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Commit to this. Let's get this done because I still gotta work on other things. Passable. That needs to be the word that I always think of. Passable. It works. It gets the job done. That's all we care about. somebody's gonna play the game and be like, "Oh, these blades, bro, these blades, so distracting, so bad." No one's gonna care. They're gonna be like, "Oh, look at these cool moves I can do. Look at what I can do." That's what they're gonna think. That's what they're gonna think. I'll never be able to make the cool moves if I sit here and think about blades all day. Yeah. One more. It's this guy. What? I'm sorry? Excusez-moi? I was gonna say, I thought I already did this. Okay. Should be gone. Okay, here's the deal. This is all... piece. Saw. Hand saw. There you go. Blade. Saw. Just call it hand saw. Can we connect it right about there? We'll figure out how to rotate it later. Okay. It actually kind of looks like a blade, a really janky as fuck blade, but it actually gets the job done pretty well. From afar, it's like, ah, yeah, it's a blade. It's a saw blade. It's a messy saw blade, but it's gonna be spinning. It's not gonna have an idle pose. So hopefully it just doesn't even come up. So, yeah, mirror that. Saw blades. Hand saw. Boom. Props. Okay, one weapon prop done. What else did he have? He's gonna have the machine gun hands. So, see what we can do. I had an idea for this actually. See if I can do this. Grab another mini. Okay. Need okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's time to add the barrels to this bitch. Yes. to... Okay. Okay. I like that. It's cool. Okay, idea. Yeah, do an extrude, and then do this. Just do this. Come on, I have an idea. I have some cool stuff. Cool looking stuff here. Oops. Turn that off. Yo! What's up? We got a YouTube chatter. What's up? I recognize your name. Convo chat. You're the one who comments on my videos. What's up? How's it going? We're working on Omega right now. And we are trying to create Peak. So far, so good. I like the way he looks. I'm adding a bit of stuff. There we go. Let's change this. Oops. Clear sharps. Keep sharps. Yeah, keep sharps. We're creating the gun barrel for Omega right now, because his kit is going to be pretty versatile. He's gonna have this gun setup, which really quick, I should probably do this hand gun. Shove that in there. He's gonna have the handgun. He's gonna have the hand saw. He's gonna have a rail gun. He's gonna have a lot of stuff going on with his kit, so I have to design all the weapon props and stuff. How many characters do we have so far? We've got... Let me pull up the Discord. So far... Let me turn this down so I can think. So far, none of them are, like, completely done. But as far as mesh work, we've done Vector, Rouge, Silver, SBO, Amy, Eggman, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow. And we're doing Omega right now. And after Omega's done, the only models that need a mesh job is Cream, Charmy, Sticks, and Big. And then, so after the mesh job is done, we go over each model and we try to see which ones need retopology to bring down their try count. This one's try count is 19,000 up here in the corner. So looking where I can, bring that number down as best as possible. It's probably going to be these pieces, right? Yeah, this is 1,000, this is 3,000, this is 4,000, and we can bring these balls things down a bit too. So doing that whole process, retopology, Sonic has already gone through retopology, so he's ready basically for textures and for a UV unwrap. I'm doing it like we mesh the models, we do a retopology pass if we have to, then we do textures, then we rig. And once everyone's rigged up, we're done with models completely. And we're just going to be focusing exclusively on engine work. There was a plan where I was like, let's do both at the same time. But there was so much... When I did a dummy model, and it looks like shit, but it's a dummy model to test things like rigs and stuff. And I think my blender crashed. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, we did a dummy model. And we got some textures on it. We did an unwrap pass on it. This was like pretty much ready to go. But when I did the animations and we brought the model into Unreal, I realized there was a lot of stuff that needed to be done in engine that would basically take my attention like completely. Like it's almost like when you're playing a game and you're used to the controls and you're used to everything, and then going and playing a new game that you've never played before and you have to relearn everything. It's kind of what it was like, a lot of Unreal Engine is kind of like, it's in my head and I get it, but it still is like, let me relearn a couple of things and retouch up all that stuff. So I didn't want to get too invested in Unreal when I still had so many models I needed to do. And this rig, too, I wanted to fix this rig up. This rig is actually really good, despite the fact that I want to fix it up. Like, we got IK bones over here that allow us to move arms and legs as whole pieces. And so it made things like the running animations really easy. Where is it? Where's forward? Here we go. Like, this running animation was really good. It's freezing up. I think it's freezing up because this might be the one where it has a bunch of high try. And the thing is that's cool too. This model is 19,000 tries, right? This animation looks really good. I really like this animation. And what was great is we were able to do, like, okay, let me position the camera really quick. Where it's like, oh yeah, here's the game, right? Here's the camera for the game, and you're seeing everything, and you're running. Running forward. We did a running left forward. Looks really clean. Like, insanely clean. Running right forward. Once again, really clean. We did a running backwards. So I was like really satisfied with the way this rig works. I think we did an emote test. Yeah, we did an emote test. A little emote thing. Ability, kind of dev stuff, right? Fall. So yeah, I got all this done. And when I jumped into Unreal, I was like, it's just not going to happen if I jump into Unreal, because there's a lot of core things I need to work on first, like the online. There's a lot of security things that was brought up to me by some people in our Discord who were like, we love this game, we're excited about it. A concern we have is online stuff, security related issues with like IP addresses and stuff. So like that's a whole can of worms I have to open, right? And I want to open that first. I don't want to make the game and then open that can. That can needs to be opened first, it needs to be handled, and then we start working on the game. And it's like core concepts and stuff. So that's why it's like right now we're gonna get the models done. We're gonna rig them up to have a new rig, because my buddy Nix wants me to do emotes, and he wants like funny dances. So I was like, if that's what he wants, I need to figure out how I can get a rig where I can move the body without individually moving bones and stuff. So yeah, but I wanted to show how cool this is. This is 19,000 tries on a model. Don't save. Sonic's completely ready for texturing, and he's only 10,000 tries. The only thing I need to worry about is how I want to do eyeballs in this. So in terms of like performance, when you're going to play the game, this is a super performant model. It's only 10,000 triangles, which means loading the model, running the model is going to be super easy. And if I can get most of the models within 10,000 to 15,000, because we have a performance budget, right? I want this game to be able to run on some low-end hardware. I'm not trying to create super high fidelity stuff, so... Body motion capture, I saw some ways to do it cheaper. Yeah, we'll look into that. We're going to look into whatever options we have. I know that there are some ways to do like the body motion capture and stuff like that. But it's kind of like this is also, you know, when this is done, I want to do something, like, if this is successful, if this gets done, people like it, great. I have a lot planned that I would love to do with this, but also I would love to go make a game that's, you know, my own idea, or IP. Right, my own characters and stuff. So I do want to try to kind of get my hands dirty, and, you know, like with the rig animations, let's figure that out. But also I'm always like, okay, if there's a way to make this easy, let's do that as well. So I'll look into stuff like that that can make the dancing and stuff easier and more streamlined. That's always what I'm thinking about. Performance, streamline, optimization. Those are like the three big things for me when I work on this right now. But if you want to see them, I can show you some of the other models. We've got Sonic here. Shadow. Here. He still needs a brow, but this is kind of the mesh version. I like how this one turned out. Let's see. Knuckles. There's the boy Knuckles. Looks really good. Brow looks a little weird, but it's just fighting with the head. Topology is gonna fix all this. That's why retopology needs to happen. Don't save. So that's Knuckles. You can see Tails here. Here's the boy Tails, looking good. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get Tails his mech. So Tails isn't really done yet. I need to get his mech, the Cyclone. He's going to be like a support tank kind of character, so that'll be fun. Tails. Oh yeah, here's Eggman. This was my favorite. So... Boom, boom, boom. Here's the boy, right? Where is he? There he is. Here's the boy. Gotta add little details, of course. Egg Walker. That's gonna be his kit. He's gonna be able to jump into the Egg Walker. Eggmobile, which this isn't what we're gonna use. We're gonna use this piece as the Eggmobile. But you'll be able to start as the Eggmobile, summon the Egg Walker, walk around, and then your ultimate as Egg Walker is Egg Emperor. So that'll be a lot of fun. And let's see. And here's Amy. Amy's mesh is pretty much done, and her Pico hammer as well. What else? Who else is done? SBO is done. There's the boy, SBO. He actually looks really good. I like him. I like the way this looks. And we also did some weapon models for him. Shuriken. Get that. There we go. Shuriken, kunai. They'll be able to throw these. What else? Silver. I know people love silver. Still need to do some work on the brows. I'm just really happy that these models turned out the way they did. Rouge was fucking difficult, but I think we got the general idea of her down. That's going to be a interesting topology job. That'll be interesting. Vector. He's got some subtle design differences, part of the lore of the game for him. I really like Vector. Holy shit, I like the way he looks, dude. Sick. And we're working on Omega. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to when we get a build out of the game and how people are gonna use and abuse certain things. It'll be fun. And yeah, I'm super hyped. It's just a lot of work, but we've got a lot done in the short time that we've done it. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Honestly, that was cool. That was fun. Okay, let me get back to this. Let's see. So, let me take a look at his kit really quick. Oh wait, are you Sulu? You must be Sulu. That's okay. That makes sense. Convo-chan is Sulu. At least I think. I'm just gonna say that that's my assumption. Alright, really quick. Just take a look at Omega's kit, just so I can make sure I'm not just wasting time here. Omega. Here we go. So dual Gatling guns at the top, shotgun shells on the bottom, rockets, Maybe shoulder-mounted rockets. Or like a rocket thing right here. Oh yeah, you know what? That'd be cool. Because Omega is kind of inspired. His kit is inspired by Quake stuff. So how apropos would it be? I mean, I hope I'm using that word correctly. Let me see. Apropos. Yeah. How apropos would it be to have a system on Omega similar to how... Oh, what's his name in Quake Champions? How do I not remember his name? No way. I don't remember his name. Quake Champions. Characters. Keel. Yeah, Keel. How his shoulder-mounted things kind of come up and go down, like that would be cool. So maybe we could do that. Okay. So shoulder-mounted rocket and then also a cannon, I think, to shoot grenades. Yeah, so rockets, grenades, and then a laser. There's only so much space on this guy. I have to think about this. Oh, you know what? He's gonna be able to open his chest up too. Okay, so we need to work on this model quite a bit to include the kit. Okay, I'm glad I pulled this up. Shit, fuck. There's a lot here that I need to cook. Let's just stick with what we got. We got the assault rifles stuff, and we're gonna want the shotgun double barrel. So we'll just copy this, make it nice and big. That. There you go. I like that. Holy shit. And then what we can do here, add a bit more flair, which is what I love. Little detail. Oh yeah. So bullets can come out of here for the assault rifles. They'll like fly out, and then shells maybe can come out of here. We'll see if I even want to bother with that type of animation work, but just so that it's there. Okay, I fucking like this. Holy shit. So the cube, handgun core. What are we making? I'm making Omega from Sonic. I've already made him. He's good. He's looking good. He's looking like a good boy. But I need to fix these like big tri pieces. But anyway, I'm working on weapons. He's got the, he's gonna have the handsaw, he's gonna have a gun, he's gonna have, I gotta figure out where to put rockets and cannons and a laser gun. His chest has gonna open up. He's gonna shoot a big laser. He's a good boy. What a good boy. Damn! Napalm coming in with the fire! Right out the gates! Well, I appreciate that. Then again, it's a Sonic thing, you know? Sonic makes great models. Let's mesh all these together. But yeah, Napalm, I'm working on a game, buddy. Working on a Sonic game. I'm super hyped about it too. Because there's people who have shown up and they're like, we are so excited, so excited, so excited. I have a demo. I made a little small demo where you could play as Sonic and Shadow. My only thing right now is I have to, once I do all the models and rig them up and all that shit, I have to go into Unreal and figure out how to make, like, a secure kind of online infrastructure thing. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I need to figure that out. Barrel. I'm just excited though. It keeps me busy. My brain likes to be busy. How are you doing though, man? I've seen you do, good thing with Unreal is there's a lot of resources available. Yeah. I've noticed all the documentation they have. Bro, you remember back in, you know, Bodicle days, the documentation for the map editor was really just nothing, you know? It was trial and error. And I don't know how I fucking figured out survival shit and made anything happen with that. I look back and think, that's like the one reason why I was like, why don't I do this? Why don't I go into Unreal? At least there's resources. It's like, I'll figure everything out as I go as well. But yeah, it's like a blessing. Because they even have their little Unreal Assistant, which is really nice. I can ask it a question and it can just parse through its own data or its own documentation and then be like, yeah, here's something you can do. So it's just like, oh, it's night and day, I tell you. It's nice. Quaking and D&D-ing. Oh, that's cool. You know, I was going to say, like, I've seen you casting for some of the Quake stuff. I think I saw you on Mr. Grimm's thing. And then I think I saw you actually performing or, like, you know, fighting in match. It's always fun to hop in there and, like, see you or like people from the past, you know, whatever you want to call it. It's nice. I stop into Crazy Al sometimes, watch some time trials. Yeah, well, how do you like stream and casting, I should say? Do you enjoy that? I remember I did that for a long time with the Guffin stuff. I made all the maps for the Arena King game mode. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't know you made all the maps for that game mode. That's sick. But I did see that you've been cooking up maps, man. Yeah, that's how I felt when I did the casting for MacGuffin. It was like, it was cool, but you know, you get really tired, especially when I had to get up at like 7:30 in the morning because you know, the EU guys and the NA guys on the east side, those time zones aligned. It was just fucking weak for me. But it's cool to see you still active. It's cool to see the new maps coming from you. You know, very talented, bro. I swear to God, seeing your work is like, it's just really nice. So, you gonna be doing any of that anytime soon? Are you taking a break, enjoying the D&D life? Oops. Oh yeah, fuck that. I'm just an old idiot. Listen, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's glazing, okay? I just want people to feel good about their work, man. I don't know. Mapping daily. Damn. So you're just hard grinding, huh? 8 dual maps. Holy shit, Napalm. No, dude, no wonder they wanted you in doing maps for Bottle Club, dude. You're a fucking machine. Holy shit. God damn, man. That's insane. So is that tourney league just gonna use your maps, period? And people who played it, they like it? Like, you've already had them play tested and shit and everything? Damn, that's cool. And you ported Skybreak? No, we don't. No comment. I think new maps need to just be new maps. But you know what? It's so Quake for people to say I want an old map in the game, so very Quake community core, you know. That's just me. 2 to 3 probably won't work out in the long run, but that's the way it is. Yeah, okay. That's still cool though, man. Like, I feel like you've got a like high success rate with your maps. You know, people seem to like them or they play well. Watching you run around one of them, I was like, this just looks cool. I'm sorry for the glaze, bro, but it's just really cool watching you run around and this is something you make, this is what you do kind of deal. It's just really, really cool. It's honestly, it's one of those things like, you know, that inspired me back in the day, not you specifically, but mappers in general, how they do their thing, you know. It's just really cool. It's what got me into the survival stuff and all that stuff. It's what led me down this path I'm on right now. Most people make 20 maps and one will be okay. Mine is very high rate of success. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you're this rare breed of person who just gets how it all should work, and fuck, dude, I don't know, it's cool. It's special in a good way. Feel good. You should feel good about it, man. You should be getting glazed. What the fuck? Because there's so many, like, I mean, not even the, okay, dude, you know what's funny? Not even the official Quake Champions maps look or feel as good as some of the shit I've seen. You know, when you share it in your Discord, because I recently re-downloaded Quake Champions because I'm feeling Quakey a bit, you know. But I played like an Egyptian map, and I know that one's new because I've never fucking played it. And I was just like, it's so stiff, like it's hard to move around, and I don't like these portal locations. It just feels weird to play in. It was a very uncomfortable experience for me, you know. So people who are even in the big leagues making maps for like big games, sync error hit you guys up? Oh, that's cool. Damn. That's cool. That's so sad. You know, it's funny. Back in the day, I was such a hater on sync error, but then I found out about all the shit that was going on behind the scenes. Now I just feel bad for the guy, you know? Fucking Bethesda, fucking, you know, bullshit like that. You know, the engine, that whole thing is bullshit. But yeah, that Egyptian map was just fucked. It actually made me not want to play Quake Champions anymore, like, for the day. I think I played that one, and then I was just like, I'm good for the day at this point. Yeah, the back end. Well, that's the thing is, I was always a hater because I was like, you know, I don't know. I was young back then when I was a hater. And I guess I was just being a dick. But, you know, you realize that someone is only, you can only do so much with the cards you're dealt. And at that point, I just feel bad. They put that map in a SAC tournament and it's banned every game because no one wants to play it. Oh, God. Wait, that's a sacrifice map? That Egyptian map is a sacrifice map? No way that plays well at all. There's no fucking way. Oh, shit. No way. God damn. That's wild. He made it for SAC is crazy. That is crazy. All right, I'm a hater again. We're back. We're so Barack. That's certainly something. Holy shit, dude. I don't like this. I don't even know what to say, man. I just think it's cool that you guys, you see, this is what I was saying before we talked about Adam and all that, is you have the special sauce. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there was an era in Quake where the guys who made the maps had that special sauce. You know, they understood, you know, maybe foundational ideas, and they just understood shit, right? So that's why there's so many Quake maps from back in the day that are like beloved by the fans, right? And I'm just saying, like, that it feels like you are the next generation of that. You know? It makes sense that Sync would want to, like, get you involved and utilize that talent, because it really is okay. Listen, you said I've got talent, right? But bro, I'm telling you, what you do is almost magic, okay? Because map design in Quake is so fucked. I swear to God, I remember someone throwing up a bunch of like these documents in the mapping Discord in Botical, and they're like, here's the foundational idea for map design. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what's going on. I see boxes and lines and rooms and hallways, and I even get lost in some of the Quake maps sometimes, and you know, you get used to it, but it's like their design philosophy is fucked, but in like a good way, right? It works for their game. You get it. You've got this magic to you. Ah, a cannon. Okay, hold on. Don't do this, but keep this. Make it similar to the gun. And yeah, some of the classics still hold up because the guys who worked on it, they just get it. They just get it. Okay. Extendo. Yeah, Napalm. I love chatting with you, man. I love seeing you. I love seeing old friends and everybody. It's one thing coming out of Bodical that I feel like I'm very happy about is that I made a lot of friends. I met a lot of cool people, and I started doing something that led me down this path. So, yeah, but yeah, thank you so much for hitting me up. Enjoy your walk with your dogs, and good luck with all your mapping and everything you're doing. I love you, buddy. Stay safe out there. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this. Get rid of that. Ah, it's always nice. It's always refreshing. See an old face, see an old friend. Ketchup. Ketchup and mustard, Okay, similar philosophy to the barrel. Okay. Okay, something happened over here. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, that should fix it. Let's see. Yep. Okay, wait, how many rockets is he gonna have? Ammo core. Rockets and grenades each get 3 ammo. Let's change that to 4. We're gonna have 4 barrels. 4 ammo. Ammo for rockets and grenades recharge after 6 seconds. Dealing damage reduces the cooldown time by 1 second. Okay. So, what I'd like to do is try this. What's going on here? Okay. Rocket! Oh! Shit. I was about to celebrate a rocket launcher, but no celebration here. Yeah, it was... Okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Rocket launcher! Okay. Yeah, because of this. Cornered in, yeah. Okay, and no issues, right? No issues. No issues that I can see. Or I think that would be too noticeable to the naked eye, although these look weird. So let me just fix that like so. So, probably something similar over here. Shouldn't be focusing too hard on this. But it's a simple fix, so why not? Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of this. Okay. I fucked up and it fucking highlighted all this fucking crap, so I gotta undo it. I want these parts to look smooth, not, you know, hard edges. Okay. This is a no for me, dog. Maybe do this. Because I think it's gonna look weird otherwise. Although let's take a look. Let's take a look. Just look a little weird, so straighten these out. This one. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we combine the rocket launcher and the grenade launcher. So they'll share the same kind of weapon. You'll have rockets and grenades coming out of this, which I think makes sense. Sure. Okay. Sure. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Just checking all the edges. Okay. Alright. Bring the boy back. And here's what I'm going to do. Duplicate this. Pull it out. That's that, that's that. Go into here. Here. Okay. That. Going back up. This back up. Extendo. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now we're getting into it. Here's what we need to do. Take this, duplicate it. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay. Uh. I love how this is just working right now. I'm in like hyper fuck it mode. Because this isn't, none of that is going to be seen anyway. Like, it's going to be literally just. Okay. I'm going to take a look at it. Pull this bitch back up. Here's what I also want to do really quick. And this might fix this a bit more, actually. Faces. Faces. Center, okay, perfect. And then it's a big I don't give a fuck fest. Uh, yeah, who cares? Boom. Okay. Just back. Perfect. Okay. Move that back. So we need an arm kind of deal here. And what I'd like to do here is this. Give him a back frame. Let's see how I do this. Let's set this up. Okay. Just keep it simple. Let's use the cylinder. Let's not get too crazy. I was gonna use a circle, but it's like, just use a cylinder. It's easier, it's low poly. Okay, I need X and Y. I need this to be rotated on the Y. Oops. Go. Small. Hey, make it a bit wider. There we go. I'm talking about holding up this entire thing. It should probably be wider. Let's go like that, yeah. And then let's do... Fuck it, give me another cylinder. I'm getting real creative now. This is like all me. This is just the best part of the journey. I need Z. And then I need Y. Okay. Now I need... to rotate on the Y. Oops. Go. Something like that. Or just maybe extendo a bit? Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this. This will be my first time doing this. But I always wanted to do this for Omega, because he's going to be the boy. The robot boy. So I thought, let's give this a shot. Let's see what we can do here. Nice. Oh, you know what? Apply rotation. Rotation. I don't know why it's doing that, but fuck it. Oh, it's because this is the rotation I need to fix. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Then you know what would be cool? Let's double up on this. So, hopefully I can do this. Okay, here's the deal. Here's how we're gonna do this. We need Z and so Z. You know what we could just do? No, it won't work. We need Z, and then we need X. X. Go. X. Son of a bitch. Okay, almost done with this. Okay. Yeah. How far is it? Okay, idea. Again. That. What are we calling this? Artillery. How do you double O? Right? Artillery. Artillery. Yeah, okay, so artillery. Body. Artillery. Six. And this is body. Back holster. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. High IQ play from the rat, as usual. Check it out. Boom. Easy peasy. Maybe the back can stay, but the front definitely had to go. Okay. And that should literally solve all of our problems. Hell yeah, brother. Look at that. Look at that good shit right there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Almost 3 hours of work, gang. Excuse me. Fuck. Okay, so what did I... Why did I even do this? Oh yeah, I wanted a handle there. I wanted a cool little handle. That's what I wanted. I wanted a handle. I mean, I am handling. How the fuck are you talking? Give me the Y on this one. Alright, not so far off there. We need to rotate the Y. Start it like so. Give me another pen. I need an X rotation. And then I need a Y. Boom. Okay, check it out. Check it out. I forgot on the other one to do this. Yeah, I forgot to do it. So, what? 0.250? 0.28. Yeah. See, 376. This one's 2,000. Yeah. So fuck it. Do another one. Goodbye. This is a good song. I like this song. There we go. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was a thing. There we go. Ah, game changer. Okay. Hell yeah. And then what, like 2.8 again? And then a 0. That looks good. Okay. Cover to mesh. And now it's only 300. Gotta love it. Okay. Mirror on that bitch. Oops. And there we go. Ugh. 3 o'clock. Big League Gaming, and we still need to get the arm over here. Let's see something here. So this is, we're going to use this as like the texture area. We're going to texture this to look like a little black, hole that the arm is going to come out of to hold the machine. The question now becomes, should I just make all this one big prop? Let's see. 2, 3. Excuse me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So 7, 8, body back holster. Okay, so body back holster separate, and all of this, just combine it. Whoops, but we gotta hit all the pieces here. Right. Okay, I think that's everything. There we go. One piece. Try to retopologize this to make it look better on this end, since obviously it's a bit fucking messy. Figure that out when we get there. I have an idea, actually, how I can figure that out. Okay, I think topology wise, this is 2000. This is 2000, right? This is 2000 probably. Tries. Maybe making it one piece isn't optimal. Yeah. I mean, I have an idea. Since it's actually pretty symmetrical. I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea how to make this work. I'll keep it as one piece. It'll give me something to do to train with. Artillery. The artillery, and now we want to do the arm. I'm tired though. Holy shit. I've done a lot. We got the fucking arm cannon. So we got the shoulder cannon for the rockets. It's gonna like rotate back down, and then when you shoot, it'll rotate up and fire, and it'll rotate back down. We've got the saw blade. We've got the hand gun. Could make that bigger. Size it up. And then yeah, we did the regular hand as well. Got a lot done today. Very productive day. Alright. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I think this is the first time I've worked 3 hours straight. Just working, grinding. So I'm gonna go. I don't know, I can't take a nap, but I want to do something. Maybe play a game or something. I'll probably crack on either tomorrow or tonight. We'll see what I feel like. Alrighty. Catch you guys next time. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Convo-chan, Napalm. I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye!